So today I want to talk about why your childhood friends are important. So the reason I'm making this video is because when you're scrolling or like watching some videos, a lot of people, especially those like kind of like successful guys, kind of say, like when you're leveling up or something, if your friends can't keep up, you have to leave them behind. But to be honest, I actually kind of disagree. Yeah, that's the reason I'm making this video. So, I don't know how old you are. Maybe you're older than me, so you've already experienced this. But in my opinion, in this whole universe, the only people who know your past self is your childhood friends, right? So one of the principles of human beings is that they change. So, if you're I don't know, if you're like 33, your 12-year-old version of yourself is completely different from the 33-year-old version of yourself, right? And I think that's why diaries are really quite appealing when you read it later, because you could literally see what kind of person you were, right? But as the same notion, your childhood friends are the only people in this whole world who are going to know who you were when you were 12, right? So if they're gone, there's no one in this whole world who knows how you were when you were young. And to me, that's crazy, right? So you're saying your some success or something, for some reason, is way more important than the memory or the existence of yourself that existed in the past. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, that's why I enjoy meeting my friends that were from a long time ago. And the reason I'm making this video is because I shared this idea with my friend, and then he was like, he had the quite same problem, because he's quite well doing good with his life, but in his elementary school he didn't go to a quite good one. So the friends that he had in his elementary school have quite no value in his life, so he doesn't really like meeting them. And I told him my thoughts about having childhood friends. Unfortunately, I don't have many, but like, we were walking, then like 10 minutes later he was saying, you know what, that really helped me, because I didn't have much meaning or thoughts about my friends that I had when I was young. But after hearing what you've said, it kind of makes me appreciate the fact that I have those. So I'm making this video. I'm making this video because if you're having the same problem or thought in your mind where I don't know for what reason, but you don't feel the same feeling that you had with the friends that you had when you were young, this might help you. I mean, for some reason you might not fit now. Like, someone might do banking and someone might do engineering. Someone might be making a lot of money and someone might not. But no matter what, the fact is, if you lose them, or him or her, you're basically losing like a piece of memory in this whole universe that is of you, and that can't be made up again. Like, there's absolutely no one who has that. There's absolutely no one who will have that, right? I think that's really valuable. So I just had this thought in my mind. I hope this message kind of reaches the people who need it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. For people who are new, if you're still watching this, I'm guessing you probably liked me. Thank you. So if I could do a quick introduction, as you can see, Enzo, and I'm doing med school in Korea, in Seoul National University, and I'm not really like a big YouTuber, as you guys can see. Like, I get like maybe 300 views. So This is basically my talking space where, for some reason, people enjoy watching, which I'm very thankful for. So feel free to text me at any times. You can find me in Instagram. You can find me on any places. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one.